Hey guys, this is Woodshop Junkies, and in today's video I am messing around with magnets to make a entryway table with a hookless key hanger feature and a hidden compartment for cash and valuables. Right, so entryway table, as in a little unit or piece of furniture I can fix to the wall close to my front door to store the things that I generally only need when I leave the house. Wallets, keys, pocket knives, pens, things like that. When I get back from wherever I am, I have one place to dump all these things ready for when I want to leave the house again. Now, like with many of my projects, I prefer a simplistic look and feel, so I want to eliminate the need for hooks to hang keys and instead embed magnets into a backboard, which will allow me to simply slap the keys up against the backboard and they will be stored. As for the hidden compartment, that's to store things like cash or smalls that are slightly more valuable that you don't want laying around the house. But before I jump into today's video, I want to take a moment to thank my channel sponsor and the sponsor of this video, UPAT SA, along with AEG Power Tools South Africa. I've personally been using some of the AEG range for a couple of months, and I must say I'm pleasantly surprised in the quality and functionality. So if you are a local and you want to check out pricing and availability, I will drop some links in the description of this video. But don't wait too long because they are running some crazy promotions at the moment and you don't want to miss out. Right guys, so a couple of months ago I built a hobby shop or a one-day hobbyist project that I felt was quite adaptable to different applications. The one I built in that video I used to store my motorcycle or my riding gear. Today I'm going to build a scaled version of that as my entryway table. Now, as it was designed, the unit allows the storage of items in three different ways. It has a backboard that allows the person to suspend or hang items. It has a surface or a table that allows a person to place things down, and a drawer that allows the user to store things in a concealed manner. For this project, the backboard is where I'm going to conceal or embed the magnets, which will allow me to magically suspend the keys. To achieve this, I'm using very powerful rare earth magnets, which is roughly an inch or 22mm in diameter and about 10mm or a half inch, a little less than a half inch in thickness. With the backboard prepped, the next component is the top or surface that would allow me to rest or place items down, which is really just going to consist out of two planks glued together to create a top. With the top assembled, the next component is the drawer housing, which will bring the three components, the drawer, the backing and the top, together. And that's it for the drawer housing. The next and final component is the drawer, and this is where the project gets a little bit more complicated. The drawer is going to be a little bit more complicated because besides being assembled very much like a normal drawer, it is going to consist out of two separate compartments. To achieve this, I'm going to install a divider across the width of the drawer. The larger segment to the front will be easily accessible by just simply opening the drawer. The segment at the back will need a routine or specific sequence to open it and give access to whatever is stored inside. This will be where I store my valuables like cash. Now to make my drawers or assemble my drawers, I am being a little bit on the lazy side. I'm cutting my joints with my miter saw and simply cleaning up the cuts with my chisel. Because the hidden compartment is going to be quite narrow, I want to open it up a bit to make it easier to get my hand in when I want to add and remove items. So the back part of the drawer or the back panel of the drawer is going to have a bit of a cutout. Right, so now I have the three main components, the backing, the top and the drawer assembled along with the drawer housing, which is going to bring everything together. Next, I can start assembling the unit. The first step is fixing the backing and the drawer housing together, but before I can do this, I need to create the slot or joint into which I'm going to be installing the top later on. Before jumping in on the top, I add a chamfer around the outer edge of the backing, but this is purely cosmetic. Okay, so as I said earlier, under normal circumstances, the drawer is not going to be able to open all the way, and so conceal whatever is stored in the secret compartment at the back of the drawer. To achieve this, I'm going to embed gravity-actuated plungers into the top, which will prevent the drawer from opening all the way. These plungers won't be visible, so the idea is that if a person wasn't aware of this mechanism, they wouldn't be aware or able to access the secret compartment at the back of the drawer. To bypass the plungers, I would place magnets on the top at a strategic position. This will pull the plunger up into its unlocked position and allow me to open the drawer all the way. For the retaining plates, which is going to prevent the plunger from dropping out of its housing, I'm using aluminium plate, and the reason for this, because aluminium is not magnetic. It won't magnetize when I place the magnet on top of the top and pull the plunger out of its locked position. If it does, it could hinder the opening of the plunger. The final step before sanding and treating is installing the top. I can then finally test the concept and see if it works. To make the magnets inconspicuous, they can be embedded into items that would otherwise be purely decorative. Now guys, the hidden compartment is not intended to be a safe, but rather just a small space that I can store or put things that I don't want laying around the house. I'm not going to go store my wife's engagement ring in there. Right guys, so that's pretty much it for this project. I had a lot of fun building it, and it pretty much works exactly as I had intended. As for plans for this project or any of my other projects, we really are working hard on getting them up and available on the plans website. I know it's been very slow this year, but we hope to pick up the pace in the new year and get those plans out and available for the guys looking for them. Now, we'll be back soon with more shop projects and restorations, and if you aren't subscribed yet and you want to see that, you should do that now. Thanks again to UPAT SA for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, cheers.